Wait a minute, that's it? Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 easiest boss fights in gaming. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll be looking at the boss fights that proved to be no challenge at all, resulting in some pretty forgettable encounters. Number 10, Papu Papu, Crash Bandicoot. Granted, the first boss in a game isn't meant to be all that hard, more of a way to spice things up and give insight into what's to come. That being said, Papu Papu might as well just be another generic enemy given how easy it is to take him down. All he does is sweep his stick across the floor in a very predictable manner, leaving Crash plenty of room to jump up and give him a face full of spin. Given how Crash is all about jumping and spinning, Papu Papu is a walk in the park. Number 9, Death, Dante's Inferno.
Dante, your fate is decided. Everlasting damnation for your sins.
You would have thought that the Grim Reaper himself would be rather high on the list when it came to challenging contenders for a boss fight. What with being able to literally snatch the souls out of people and all. Apparently Dante is the one exception to that, as he's not only able to stave off death, but actually sorta kill him? Is that even possible? How does that work? Anyway, regardless, thanks to his moveset being easy to block and parry, it's no wonder that Dante is able to steal his scythe and rip him a new one. Worst Reaper ever. Number 8, Shocker, Ultimate Spider-Man.
I never knew your name was Herman.
Oh no, it's you!
Spider-Man has a huge roster of villains to choose from, doubly so given how many incarnations exist of each one. In this instance, Shocker gets the rough end of the stick as far as villain incarnations are concerned, in both the game and the Ultimate comics. So much so that his boss fight is essentially just a tutorial on how to use Spidey's web shooters. Throw in the fact that he goes down after 3 shots of webbing, and the whole fight is over in the blink of an eye. Thwip thwip and womp womp. Number 7, Killer Croc, Batman Arkham Asylum. Don't get us wrong, this entire section of the first entry in the Arkham franchise was drowning in atmosphere. After getting a prior glimpse of the size and stature of the monstrous Killer Croc, heading deep down into his lair filled many of us with dread. It's just a shame much of that potency was lost after we figured out it only took a batarang to get him off of our tail. Given how there's no actual combat in this boss fight, it's a simple case of rinse and repeat until the oversized gator is taken down for good. Number 6, Old King Cole, Banjo-Tooie. The grubby boiler monarch may look imposing when he stands next to our favorite feathered and fluffy duo, but when the boss fight actually starts, it's clear this king isn't worth his crown. Essentially, if you come armed with ice eggs, then the battle is already won. As long as you keep peppering him with projectiles, it won't be long until his limbs start to literally fall off. This guy is the definition of all sizzle, no steak. Number 5, King Dodongo, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Link has no shortage of larger-than-life bosses across his landmark franchise, so it's to be expected that over the years there have been a few who have fallen well under par. Our pick of the litter, though, the infernal dinosaur who doesn't seem too concerned when you throw an endless amount of bombs into his mouth. With a habit of trying to inhale the hero of Hyrule, it leaves us plenty of time to grab another bomb and toss it down its throat. Another king bites the dust. Number 4, 343, Guilty Spark, Halo 3.
Protocol dictates action! I see now that helping you was wrong!
Don't get us wrong, we were more than happy to blow this little ball of mechanical garbage to Kingdom Come. Not only was he annoying as hell, but then he went all psycho and killed Sergeant Johnson. You bet we were up for revenge, right? What we didn't expect was for said revenge to be so easy. Not only are its only attacks weak and very easy to avoid, but you're armed with your very own Spartan laser. Land 3 charged bursts, and it's goodbye, annoying little monitor. We certainly don't feel guilty about ending him. Number 3, Gary, bully.
I won! I tricked everyone, starting with you.
This was it. Time to beat the snot out of the sociopath that ruined our reputation and made high school even more of a living hell. As expected, Gary loves the sound of his own voice, piling on the insults and ridicule while praising how much of a genius he is as we made our way to the final confrontation. After so much bragging, he had more than earned a knuckle sandwich, except we don't get to really enjoy it, since after exchanging just a few punches, he goes down real hard. Not that we expected anything else, but come on, at least let us revel in the beatdown.
Smith! I heard the whole thing! You're expelled!
Number 2, Big Bob-omb, Super Mario 64. As any seasoned Mario fan will tell you, when you see those sentient bombs starting to shake, you had better run for it because they're about to go boom. Going up against one of such substantial size should provide some sort of challenge, or at least make us worry about the size of the inevitable explosion. But no such luck here. All you need to do to end this big guy is flip over him, pick him up, and throw him away 3 times, which will lead to a rather disappointing bang. Wahoo indeed. Number 1, Cloud and Candy, Yoshi's Story. If there's one thing that Yoshi is known for, it's letting loose that tongue of his. That sounds weird, eh? Oh well. You'd have thought any enemy with an aversion to said tongue would stay far away, but oh no, not this fluffy fella. Stating that it can't be licked, Yoshi then proceeds to, what else, lick him to death. It's almost comical that in around 30 seconds, the candy cloud fades out of existence after only a few touches. Well, we hope Yoshi enjoyed his snack, because that was pretty unfulfilling for us. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.